Hello everybody and welcome to Judge Mathas, and today on trial stands something I've been super excited for since I've read a lot about it when it was announced months ago. I believe it was months ago, could have been even longer than that, and that is the Forest. Now, if you know me and you know my channel, then you should be very excited for this game as well, because it is a survival game. It is a survival game with horror elements. Unlike a survival horror, which is kind of just a scary game with, like, you know, limited ammo, this game is truly about surviving within a forest that also kind of houses some cannibals. There is a story, but, you know, this is alpha version 0.01, or say public alpha version 0.01, and with that comes some incomplete design. So the story that is kind of in there isn't really complete as far as I know. The save function does not work as of yet, and I'm sure there are other bugs along the way, and again, incomplete stuff. But what I've played so far is incredibly impressive and incredibly promising. And now the reason I say it's impressive is because when indie developers, any developer, not just indie developers, make these promises of this is what the game is going to be like, you're hard pressed to find a developer who can fully kind of produce what they promise. Now, the good thing about this is that they haven't promised the world, but they've promised a fully functioning kind of survival sim. And what we have here is one that does almost exactly that. Now, it's alpha, so things are not going to be perfect, but I do want to show you some of the gameplay. I want to show you why I'm excited, and I really wanted to do a series on it, but because there's no save function, that's just impossible for now. But as soon as the save function is working, I promise you, I will be showing you I will be giving you a series of this. In the options menu as of right now, there's a lot to look at. You can do draw distance, color grading, motion blur, SSAO, blah, blah, blah. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. It only goes up to high. There's no maximum or whatever, but there's lots of options if you want to do, if you have like a laptop or whatever. There's a lot here. And you can tweak it just to see how well it works. Me personally, I like to crank down the mouse sensitivity of the game a little bit because it is pretty sensitive. But without further ado, let's dive into the game. Let me show you how the basics work. While the game loads, I will actually cut the recording and cut to it because it can have kind of a long loading time. Alright, and here we are within the game itself. So the game starts with you and your little boy, your little child, on an airplane. You are the only ones on the airplane. You can look outside, and right away you can see the game looks pretty good. It doesn't blow any minds, but for a 4-man indie team developing it, it looks pretty damn good. You can see your whole body, and this, that, and the other. And then suddenly, the plane starts to crash. No explanation, the front half flies off, and this, you know, one of the smaller complaints I have so far is that the sound design of this game isn't really great yet, but that's something that's going to be kind of obviously fixed. The crashing sounds are pretty tin-foily, tin can sounding. They definitely need some work, but for what it is, it works. And once we crash, we end up kind of opening our eyes, which hopefully will be done soon, seeing our kid bleeding obviously from the head, and this almost naked man just standing over him, watching him. He reaches to pick him up. The boy clips through some chairs, and the man turns around and walks out. And that's all the story you get. Your character fades in, and then fades out rather, than fades back in, and you are left to your own devices. Again, you're going to see that this game looks pretty damn good. I'm actually very impressed. Now, we are left to find something to eat, something to heal ourselves, and we have low energy. So we need to kind of get going. We need to survive. So what do we got? We got some food right there we can eat. Somehow that survived the crash pretty immaculately. We'll find a couple other things that survived the crash pretty immaculately as well. We've got ourselves what is this? We got a rock, apparently, that I don't know how we got that, but I'd rather not have it. We got some booze and some drinks and some more food, so we can kind of fill ourselves up. And as we pick things up on the right-hand side, you're going to see our health and essentially our stamina. Our health is going to be the red bar on the left. That's an unfortunate way to go. And on the right is, on the left is our health, which heals as we pick up health objects, and on the right is our stamina, which gets used as we run, which we can do to hold down shift, control, to sneak. And then we have an axe, which we can go ahead and, I think we just walk over and pick it up. Now, this axe is going to be our major tool. In fact, I'm actually going to, before we continue, see, mouse sensitivity actually went back up. I think the mouse sensitivity actually isn't saving right now. I think a lot of the problem, yeah, well, maybe it is. It's just super, super high. Let's actually crank it down a little bit more. No, it's still really high. But the axe is going to be your main way of surviving because it's going to be your weapon to kill things. It's also going to be the way you gather things. So we're going to go ahead and plop outside the plane. And actually, the mouse sensitivity feels a little bit better now. And the first thing we need to do is just kind of gather things. So we've got rocks, and you just hit E to pick it up. Let's go ahead and look around. Now, we need to get some basics set up. This might be locked. We can come across these, and they sometimes act as treasure chests. Sometimes you can crack them open, like so. And you get like a tennis ball, which I don't know what the hell. You can throw it, apparently. Okay, whoops. And some fabrics, which I don't know what the hell I would do with that. And now, what we need to do is kind of get moving. There is no map. There's none of that stuff. You just kind of need to move. Because they are obviously natives on the island, kind of walking around and hunting you. Or at least doing their thing. If they see you, they will try and kill you. Now, the greatest thing about this game is that you're just like left to decide where you want to go. So we're just going to move into the forest a bit. And one of the big things is we need to start setting up camp really early. So we're going to grab a bunch of rocks, which are going to be incredibly useful in a bit. And I'll show you why. And we're going to pick up sticks along the way if we can find some. Now, one of the coolest thing about this game that I've found so far is the interactivity that the world provides. So we have our ability to actually just gather resources as we need. What? Is he clipping? He might have clipped through the... He's dead. I wonder if we like crashed onto him. I don't want to go in the open. There is presumably a stealth mechanic like I said, you can hold control to sneak. But let's go ahead and move into the forest a bit, maybe a little bit further away. This looks like a campsite over there. That's actually interesting. I didn't see that last time. I don't know if there's any random generation. I don't think there is. But let me show you what I mean by interactivity. So we can actually just start clearing things. We can cut things out of here, and we can grab like sticks out of it. We already have maximum number of sticks we can have. You know, just kind of like cut these areas out of here. If we need like fern and stuff, we can actually go into higher areas and like just chop down these ferns. It's going to give us leaves, which we will need shortly. And if we hit I, we can pop into our inventory, which has a crafting mat, which we can, oops, did not mean to do that, which we can go ahead and grab and drag. So we can like drag this over, and we can just kind of move things around. I don't know any recipes right now, but this is our crafting section. Over here, you can take a look at what we have as far as drinks. We have some booze, which we'll drink. It'll lower our energy. So if we want to get to sleep earlier, boozing it up is always a good idea. We have some soda over here, which will restore energy. We have a survival guide, which I'll show you. You can just open by hitting B. Some rocks we can equip. And then our backpack, which things will dangle off of as we pick. And we can equip our lighter if we really wanted to. Which will give us light at night. Again, I don't really want to do that right now. But it looks like don't really have a choice. Let's go ahead and equip this instead. Actually, how the hell do I put this away? I would like to put away the lighter. I don't know how to put away the lighter. Alright, well, we're going to play with the lighter for a bit. He is flicking it quite a bit. So, let's go ahead and pop open our survival book, which is going to teach us some of the... Ooh, it's raining. Alright, it's going to teach us some of the basics. Hitting B will give you how to start. There's all kinds of stuff here you can take a look at, from storage to furniture to traps to food to boats. There's just a lot here, but it's basic survival. We need a shelter and we need a fire. And then page 3 shows us what's edible on the island and what isn't. So step 1, we need a shelter. We can go ahead and click on it. We can hold down R to rotate it, and then we can hit E to place it. And this is how the crafting system works. It's a bit simple. It's not anything incredibly impressive, but it works. Who knows if it will be changed or not. And what we need is we can walk up to it, and we need 9 sticks, 5 rocks, and 8 logs. So we'll go ahead and hit E and put everything that we have in it, and as you can see, it's starting to form. We have enough rocks, but not enough sticks. This should give us enough sticks, actually. So we'll go ahead and grab these, if I can. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky in picking things up. I don't know why it's actually fighting me. There we go. Kind of have to be at the right angle. Again, alpha is alpha. Things will get fixed. For an early alpha, this thing is working nicely. Let's go ahead and grab those. But we need 8 logs. I'm sorry if I keep looking around because, again, the cannibals tend to wander. So how do we get logs? Well, we need these trees. Ooh. Can I kill this thing? I can. I don't know what it gives me. Oh, he leaves it up there. There we go. We got some, I think, some like lizard skin. Anyway, logs. How do we get logs? Well, trees. Makes sense. You go up to a tree, and you start hacking away at it. And there's obviously some minor collision detection here. And it does clip through depending on where you're kind of swinging at it. But what's cool is that these trees actually exist. It's not like Minecraft or another game where you can actually just kind of hit something like Rust, for instance, and it will just, and it'll just kind of give you the resources. You're actually killing or knocking the tree down. Try to get out of its way when it falls. And once the tree falls, it turns into logs, which you can grab, and the tree is obviously stays broken, which is awesome. We can go ahead and grab these logs, and we actually have to manually carry them, and we bring them over. Now, as far as I've been able to tell, each tree gives us 4 logs. But with the foliage, by the way, and I suggest if you can, run this game at max. Again, it's not the most beautiful thing, but for the best immersion, running it at max is going to do you your, going to give you what you want. But as far as I could tell, like I said, each tree gives us about 4. Maybe it changes per tree, depending on the size of the tree. Maybe like the fullness of the tree will determine just how much. I have not seen any of these natives yet, which is surprising because the last time I was playing, the natives were actually pretty close and were on my ass very, very quickly. Let's actually go ahead and kill these bunnies. We actually killed them all in one shot. I don't know how useful that's going to end up being for us. And the cool thing, too, is, which I really like, is with as you clear things out, you kind of form your own camp by clearing everything out. And it becomes naturally like a natural campsite, which I think is awesome. I like that a whole lot. Now, I don't know, again, I don't know exactly how the stealth system works. It'll be things that I end up working out the more I play it. But I would think that maybe you wouldn't want your campsite to be completely cleared out, mainly because you might lose a lot of the cover you have and protecting yourself from being seen. Don't know if that's true or not. It's just kind of this little idea that I just have. So we'll go ahead and grab as many logs as we can before they roll off. Obviously, there is a physics engine at work here, and it does seem to be working pretty well. We need 3 more logs. I know there's at least 2. And I really want to check out that campsite. I really do. There could be some good supplies in there. And as you can see on the right-hand side, our energy is already half gone from just setting up our basic camp for the day. I presume certain tasks, like carrying logs and chopping down trees, will use more. The other good thing I do enjoy quite a bit about the game, too, is that it does actually leave it marked on your screen where your camp is. So getting lost isn't really a problem. And since this is a single-player game and not a multiplayer game, I'm very happy about that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and have our campsite. Now, with the campsite, you can refill your energy by sleeping and save the game. Now, unfortunately, the saving doesn't actually work. You kind of just die and you have to start all over again. Or when you leave the game, rebooting it makes you start all over again. But that's not a big deal, especially for just showing you how the game works. Go ahead and hit B. The next thing we need is a fire. Let's go ahead and put that really close. And the next, we need leaves and sticks, which we have actually plenty of. And then we go ahead E, and we light the fire up. Boom, done. And we actually have some, we can actually put sticks, more leaves rather, to stoke the fire and bring it up higher. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Found them. They found me. So combat, mind you, is pretty basic. You just swing at them. They swing at you. From what I could tell, the AI is not great. From what I've seen other... Welp, I got my ass whooped. I jumped a mile there, by the way. Okay. So, we died. Now we start again. And that's how the game can go. Oh. Whoa, maybe not. Okay. Well, this is my first time dying, so hit L to use lighter. And it looks like we got brought into the cave. I'm covered in blood. Wash it off to avoid infection. Alright. Low energy, low health. Learn more about survival. Press B. Alright, well, we are in a cave. What the hell? So that right there marks our campsite. Since we finished it, we can get back to it. No collision there, which actually is unfortunate. I would have loved to see some, but we are covered in blood, which sucks. And the lighter is awful in this. So what do we got? We got some food. Some bare essentials. What's over here? Did we lose everything we had? Let's actually take a look in our inventory. No, we have... Oh, they left us with everything. Interesting. And they left us with food, medicine. Interesting. So maybe we get, like... Yikes. That's a better axe? Maybe they left us... Maybe this is, like, a life system. Like, when you die, you get, like, another chance. I'm curious why we're wearing that axe now. Can be used as a weapon or to chop down plants and trees. What about this? No tooltips. I don't know if this is better. It looks like it might be. But the other axe might be more efficient. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We are fully healed and stuff. So holding down control will let us crouch. Interesting. Yep. Alright, we get shot out if we let go of control. Yep, we're getting pushed around. Just collision problems. Presumably that'll be fixed in time. Alright. The lighter sucks, by the way. This thing is awful. Can I put the lighter away? Alright, yeah, I can. So L brings it out and puts it away. It is thundering and lightning out? I'm definitely nervous. No, that's got to be water. Well, we need to wash off anyway to not be covered in blood, so... I don't want to take my lighter out here either. Can we actually pop this sucker open? No, it doesn't exist. Am I in water or not? I feel like I am in water. Am I not washing it off? This lighter is awful. This is how the lighter should be in Neo Scavenger, by the way. Just bad. I don't... Is this not water? I feel like... Okay, so... Alright, so this is definitely a problem with the way the game works. I'm in water now. I'm under the water. It kind of glitches a bit. Interesting. Alright, well... So be it. I don't know what to do about that. Let's just see if we can get the hell out of here then. Maybe if we go to like the beach or something, we should use that. Is it nighttime out, I wonder? Or can I just stand under this? Oh, maybe this is what I need. Maybe not. Well, I tried 2 different ways of washing myself. None of them worked. Holy crap, it's dark. Looks like this whole cave is just abandoned almost. I don't know, is that like a water spring? I don't understand what some of these are. So some of the graphical inconsistencies need to be tweaked a bit. What is this? Another hatchet? Lots and lots of... Okay, well, that's a bug. We got multiple hatchets here. This thing is working double time. Ah, see, I love this physics. Very, very nice. Put the lighter away. Bats are flying out. Whoa! And the world loaded in. Well, that was smooth. Interesting. Well, let's find our way back. The other thing I really enjoy about this game is just how quiet it is. You know, no really eerie music, no noise outside of the ambient noises of the forest. It's just very genuinely creepy to be in. And why are there so many... Like, what island are we on where there's cannibals and campsites? Interesting. And terrifying, too. Oh, there's the plane. Oh, we're not far. Did I see something move over there? We are not far. So, I'm curious if what caught the attention of the natives was our fire. I don't want to go too into the open here if I don't have to. I don't really know. But I want to get back to my campsite and continue showing you guys some of the basics. Now, if I can find some food too. Well, no, I think we eat the food automatically when we find it, right? I don't think we actually have any food. We have cloths we can use for crafting. So if we put cloth, teeth, ew. This, I bet you if we did like this, and booze. Yeah, I bet you we're gonna get like a torch. Wait. What? Okay, I don't know what I did there. Oh, we got a Molotov cocktail. Oh, okay. I was hoping to go for a torch here, but... I guess not. We'd mess around with some stuff, guys, definitely. But we got a Molotov cocktail. That's cool. All right, well, we got a weapon of some sort. Oh, here we are. We're home. All right, well, we have a fire now. I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing or not, because it definitely gave our position away. Let's go ahead and pop open our survival book. So step 3, obviously, is the only thing that shows is like the berries. It's nothing else there. So we can do some basics. Standing fire. Now we got like different types of fires. Fire pit, longer lasting. Standing fire. Use this type of fire to light your camp at night if we wanted to make it light. We have different kinds of shelter. So right now, oh Jesus. Oh, the bunny lit itself on fire. Look, he's not stupid. I mean, he's stupid. What? What the hell does that mean? Bird? Hello, bird. That's cool. You see that in the trailer a lot. Birds are super friendly in this game, by the way, and I don't know why. Alright, let's see if there's something in the book that shows me I can kind of fix it. So we can small raft, which it doesn't look like we can actually build yet. Definitely some traps we can build for food. Some happy birthday trap, deadfall trap. So like you see, the crafting can be quite robust. I'm thinking the next thing, walls. Oh my god, like this looks awesome. This looks like so much fun. I cannot wait. Let's go ahead and put down a log holder. And let's put this behind our camp. Put it down and we start putting some sticks into it. We shouldn't have to go too far. I wish I could get rid of the stumps. Maybe we'll get an item that'll let us get rid of stumps eventually. Unless you're close enough to, unless you're super close to the thing you're swinging at, he will always do that downward swing. Kind of bizarre. And the claustrophobic feeling you get just from being surrounded by trees is awesome. I love it. Guys, I love this game so far. I'm such a survival nut, and this is like what, I don't know. Like, this game has such the potential to be so good. And it's already really fun in its current state, and just knowing there's going to be more. And I don't really want to do that. Can we not do that? Thank you. Knowing there's going to just be more, and they're going to be expanding upon it and everything. I'm so excited. I apologize if I seem giddy over this game. This is something I've been anticipating for a long time, and the fact that it works and isn't like completely like stupidly utterly broken is just really nice. So now we have a log holder, and we can actually just go ahead and chop down some trees. And what was that? And hold that, but you know what? I'm not obviously doing a full-on series yet. I'm gonna go check out this camp. I told you I wanted to. I'm gonna do it. One thing I'd really like is the ability to just use the scroll wheel and scroll through useful weapons or tools that way. I feel like that could be incredibly useful. All right, we're in the wide open here, but who knows what's in here. So we got like a cloth, some magazines. I don't think I can bust open these tents. In fact, I don't even think they're... Oh no, there's collision on them. I feel like it'd be smart if they let me take the sleeping bag and add that to my camp. Being able to bolster your own camp with other things that you find could be really awesome. I think that'd be great. Adding collision to certain things obviously is going to be in the works, but would love to see it happen. Now this is locked, so we'll go ahead and... I just want to bust this thing open. There we go. Kind of like glitches and puts you where it feels like you're supposed to be. Can I, out of curiosity, can I actually just... Nope, this cache? Can you be... Oh, I can stoke fires with cache. That's cool. I really was hoping maybe I could, like, wash myself with this. But can I, like... No, I know that makes that. I was going to say I was going to put booze on it, but we already know what that does. We don't need anything else. Now, I think the game pauses when I'm in my inventory. I don't think it pauses. It definitely doesn't pause when I'm not. And I'm in and I'm inside my survival book. Let's go and bust this open, see if we can get more cloth. It's like little treasure chests. Oh, here comes a bird. Does the tennis ball fall? Okay, it does. Can I hit it? When the bird lands on me, I can't actually do anything. That could be really bad. All right, well, this was not as much as or as good as I would have hoped. Let's take a look in our book. Is this something we can eat? Edible. Oval leaves and stuff, but what about this? I just ate some mushrooms. I'm sure that went really well. I mean, we can leave the axe here. We have a good axe. We don't really need another one right now, though. I'm sure the other one might be better for, like, weapons and stuff. So where's our home? Our home's over there. Interesting. Whoop. My character's tired. Covered in blood. Wash it off to avoid infection. I don't know how to wash it off. Could be bugged. Might not be able to yet, which wouldn't surprise me. Again, the game does need work. It's not perfect. But I think it's a testament to how much fun I'm having with it. Very immersed feeling. And if I was smart and playing for real, I would not put a camp this close to the crash. Oh, did the blood get washed off via the rain eventually? So what else can we do? We can get this storage. We obviously have already done that. We can get some basic walls up, which only requires logs, which would be nice. Defensive walls. It's just, there's a lot here. And it would be impossible for me. We can't click these tabs. Orange means we can't do it. And then these effigies. I don't even know what this means, man. That just looks bonkers. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here. This is a quick look at what this game is going to be promising. Obviously, again, alpha is alpha. Things will be bugged. Things will be fixed. I am looking forward to just being able to immerse myself and play this game and bring you guys a series. This is ripe for playing. I hope you guys are really excited for it. I cannot wait for it. This is holding a lot of promise. And as always, whoa. Okay, that was a leaf falling. Can I grab those leaves as fall? Okay, that distracted the shit out of me. Let's go ahead and hit escape. Thank you guys again for watching. Let me know in the comments, are you excited for this? Is this something you're gonna grab? It's $15 on Steam right now in early access or your regional equivalent. Let me know if you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you come back and hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and consider dropping a like as it helps me out a great deal. And I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.